about a tenth of your soldiers to eat here every day. It's open 3 meals a day.
Right.
And they'll get some from all over. So, you ready?
So
No,
you want to use the kernel?
no, sir. I'm not doing all that.
Sure, you just
Yeah,
had fun.
yes.
It's fantastic. Congratulations. I love to hear that. Yeah. It's incredible. General.
Yeah,
German
there
General.
you go.
Yeah. That was the toughest on my face.
Yeah.
I was a tank driver. Yeah, it was a General. Yeah, that's huge.
You were in the army,
I
right?
was in the army, exactly. Yeah.
Were you a tanker?
Tank driver.
Okay.
Yeah. This was the last time I went to yes, I went to Los Angeles. The last time I was here, I drove a battle.
Oh, did you really hear? Oh, that's great.
Let me
That's great.
jump in and I was
Yeah.
driving
We
the
should,
battle.
yeah. We should show you an MRAP. That's what most of our guys
Mr. Governor, how you doing, sir?
Man, it's that got it, but it's not a good picture.
Yes, sir.
Yes, here's the right book. It's the Bible of bodybuilding.
Great to meet you.
Thank you. How are the workouts?
Oh, they're great.
They're
Great.
good.
Love
That's a
it.
good
Thank
look.
you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. You have a great trip. Take care.
Nice to meet you.
General? All right. It's hot right now. I'm going to have you stand right here. So if you guys want to back up, let's make a little space.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brigadier General Don Courier. I'm from California, and I want to introduce you to another famous Californian, Arnold Schwarzenegger, our governor. Please give him a hand.
Well, thank you very much, General Korea, for the nice introduction, and it is great to be back here again. I was here in 2003, visiting all of you here, and before I left, I said, I'll be back. And the Terminator always keeps his promise. But I was here, and I had a terrific time eating with the men and women that are serving us so well, working out with them, chatting with them, signing autographs, shaking hands, and all of those kind of things, and having a few stogies also, which by the way I brought a bunch of cigars for you, so we all can smoke here a little bit also. But anyway, I wanted to come back here. I had a trip that was organized to go to Israel and to have a conference on the environment and on security of the Middle East and various different other issues that we're talking about. And then I said to myself, well, it's obvious when you're that close to Iraq, you go and visit your soldiers and your men and women, the brave men and women that are over there serving this great country. And so this is why. So when I was finished with my business in Israel, the day flew over here, and of course it's not easy to get here, may I remind you. You have to go to Jordan, and then you have to touch down, and then you have to take off again, and you have to go to Kuwait, and then you come over here. But it is all interesting, and it's fun, and now I'm so excited to be here today with all of you, because I tell you why I wanted to come here is because you have done such an extraordinary job. And I know I get a lot of letters, and I hear a lot from people come back from their tour, and how tough it is to be over here, how tough it is for you, how dangerous it is, and how exhausting it is, and what an impact this has psychologically on all of you, especially to those that come over here on one tour, then you go back, and then you come back on a second tour, and then you go back again, and you come back on a third tour, and there's some people that are even here on their fourth tour. And I know how difficult it is each time when you do that, and what devastating effect it has also many times on our families, on your families when you go back. And the children, they grow up very quickly and all of this. But I just wanted to let you know that how much we in the United States appreciate the work that you're doing. Now, I know that you're thinking many times, why am I here? What am I doing? I mean, you're not making the kind of progress sometimes that you wish that they will make here. But don't ever get discouraged, because there's no one that I know that doesn't sometimes ask themselves that question, why am I doing this? Is it worth it? Now, I have been a world champion in bodybuilding 13 times, and I ask myself many times on that way up, why am I doing this 5, 6, 7 hours of training every day? Why am I on this strict diet? Why am I running every day? Why am I on this 500 pounds in bench press? This is almost crushing my chest. Yes, I tell you, I ask myself the same question all the time. But you know something? On the end, you got to fight through it, you got to fight through it, and you got to inspire each other. Inspire each other, because you're not here for nothing. You're here for a specific reason. And when you think back that the reason why the United States is the greatest country in the world is because men and women like you have fought for hundreds of years to fight for that freedom and to defend that liberty of what we have in the United States. And I, as an immigrant that was not born in the United States, otherwise maybe we'll be running for president or something like that. But I was not born in the United States. As an immigrant coming to the United States, I appreciate it so much, because when I came to America, I was received with open arms. And I saw firsthand the great opportunities and the education I got, and the opportunities, if it's in bodybuilding or if it's in show business or becoming governor, it's all because so many brave men and women have fought for that. So there are those great opportunities in the United States. So you are carrying on that tradition of fighting for that freedom, fighting to have that liberty, and doing this great, great work over here. So even though you may think some days when you go home at night, why am I doing this? And remember, you're doing it because that's what we have done in the United States for the last few hundred years, fighting for that freedom and fighting for those opportunities to keep this the greatest country in the world. And so I just want to tell you that we are going to do everything that we can when you come back, that you're taken care of. I mean, I'm only the governor of the state of California, so I know I'm talking. I know that there is many men and women here that are from other states, but we are very much into helping our troops when they come back. If it is getting jobs, if it is getting great education, and I know you're getting good education here, and the practical education is unbeatable, but to get education so that you pay for your college tuition and all of those things, and to make sure that you connect again with the civilian life. We've been fighting for that and building veterans' homes one after the next in California and so on. So we are very much connected with that and making sure that we fight for you also when you come back so that you have a great life. So anyway, so I just want to say thank you very much for the great work that you're doing. Tomorrow morning I'm going to go over to the gym and going to work out. I hope I see a lot of you over there working out and pumping up those muscles. Remember, you got to pump up. Every day we got to pump up those muscles. So I hope I see you over there, and then I will have breakfast with a bunch of you tomorrow again. And now let's have some dinner and let's have a good time. Thank you very much again. Hasta la vista. Thank you.